Hey, I just thought about something during the live stream, and it just dawned on me. Wait, what? You're fucking cooked, bro. Straight up, man. Now, you tried to make this proclamation about Jokic and DeMarcus Cousins playing together and all that, right? And then you tried to lay out Tim Duncan and David Robinson playing together. But you know, the Denver Nuggets had a similar situation, a uniquely similar situation, when they had Jokic and Yusuf Nurkic playing together on the same team in the same time. How'd that work out? Huh? Yeah, how'd that work out? I'm gonna repeat myself just in case it might have like flew over your head or whatever like that, right? There was a period of time when the Denver Nuggets had a similar situation where they had Yusuf Nurkic and Nikola Jokic on the same team at the same time. How'd that work out? Did they win the NBA championship? Go ahead, I'll wait. I wish I brought that up on the live stream, but as I was, gathering my thoughts and washing my ass and all that, that's when the light went off. That's when the light went off. What's up, East Oakland 90 Mac? And I'm gonna prove it to you, right? Just in case you don't believe me, because I don't just throw stuff out there just because, right? I'm gonna pull it up. You give me a second. Let me drink this water real quick, and I'll pull it up for you. All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So I'm gonna do this. Clone tab, dead. That wasn't that. Yep, right there. Take my beautiful face off of there. Okay. So Denver Nuggets roster, right? Franchise, all that good stuff, right? Whole bunch of legends that's on that team or whatever like that, right? Let me see. I think this is the year. I think this is the year they played together, right? Nikola Jokic, Yusuf Nurkic. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And look at their record, right? Look at their record, right? How'd that work out, bro? How'd that work out? You said the Denver Nuggets can win the championship with both of them guys on the floor at the same time. How'd that work out? Any more reservations? Oh, okay. Just because you might be on the fence, right? Let's go to the next season, right? 2017-2018 season, right? All right, let's go to the next season, right? Nikola Jokic. Oh, you know what? They traded him. That's what it was. They traded him to Portland Trailblazers. You lucky son of a gun. But you ain't gonna get off that easy, right? So let's go back to because the Portland Trailblazers made the Western Conference Finals that year, right? Let's go back to the 2015-16 season. Let's go back there, right? Let's go to that season. Look at that. Yusuf Nurkic, Nikola Jokic, right? How'd that work? Right? How did that work out for you? 2015-2016 season, right? Finished 33-49, 10th in the Western Conference, right? Guess who their coach was? Mike Malone. How'd that work out? I knew. James, I'm gonna put a link in here. You need to come back on here, man. I need wait what, huh? To bring his ass to the front. Wait what, huh? If you in here, right? If you watching this video, bring your ass to the front. Yeah, I'm enjoying cooking somebody on my YouTube channel. So yeah, but stay good. James, I need you coming here, bro. I need you coming here. We gotta talk about this, right? I knew. Bro, can you hear me?
Yo, what's up? Salute to everybody. What's up?
Bro, you would not believe what I pulled up. Dog, at the end of that stream, right? Because I was gonna call my kids and talk to them, right? But I couldn't reach my kids or whatever like that, right? That's why I went offline.
Yeah.
But when I left the stream and I went and took a shower and all that after I tried to talk to my kids or whatever like that, right? I thought about it. When he was remember when not East Oakland, not on Max. Salute to you, homie. Coach Jesse was good, homie. When wait what, huh? Made that proclamation that if DeMarcus Cousins and Jokic was on Denver, that they would win the championship, right?
Yeah.
So, but when I took a shower, I thought about it, and that's when the light went off. They had a similar situation with Yusuf Nurkic, right? And Jokic were on the same team at the same time, and they played together on the court at the same time during stints of the games and stuff like that. Because remember, in the 2016-2017 season, middle of that season, he was traded to the Nurkic was traded to the Portland Trailblazers because he was unhappy with his role.
So
and
hold up. When Nurkic was at first?
Huh?
When Nurkic played at first? I thought he always started with Denver. I ain't must know that.
He was drafted by the Nuggets. Yeah, Nurkic was drafted by the Nuggets.
That's crazy.
Nurkic was drafted by the Nuggets. Jokic was drafted by the Nuggets. They was on the court at the same time. They had the dynamic. They had a similar dynamic, and it didn't work out. See, I wish I caught that. Man, I'm pissed off that it caught that right there in the near, bro.
So you saying it ain't gonna work then?
No,
because it ain't work with Nurkic. You got a point though.
It didn't work with Nurkic.
Because DeMarcus Cousins up in age, he gonna be limited to a lot of things compared to his prime. So if you talking about hooking him up with the Joker now, it ain't gonna work. In his prime with AD, like before the serious injury started piling up on him, I probably give you that. But now if he couldn't work with Nurkic, man, how the fuck you gonna put this DeMarcus Cousins right here with that Joker, and that shit gonna work? Nah, no indeed, no.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how you got to look at it, though. Now, but like I said, we were talking about prime DeMarcus Cousins. I'll be on board with that. But as we all know, DeMarcus Cousins not in his prime. He's limited now at the time of his career. But not saying he can't give nothing, but he limited. So how much can he really play with Joker? What he can do? What? As far as both of them gonna stretch the field, hang outside the 3-point line, or what? I don't know. Like, how you gonna fix that? You can't.
Exactly.
No, people need to get back to playing fundamental sports and all sports. You know, they get these endorsements, let the money go to their head, and now they think they don't need to do nothing else. They was just cooking on our brother Ticket Show, and they brought up a good point on that motherfucker. I wasn't even on the pan, I just was listening. But they was like, you know, players come into the league and on their 4th year they getting $100 million. When Jordan them damn near had to play 10 years before they got a $25 million contract. Now, if you want to say the way the
Hey, James,
league is,
hold that thought, James. Hold that thought. Hey, Ron, hey, come on in here, bro. I gotta ask you something.
yeah, I got that from him. He the one said it. Who
What's
that
up,
is?
homie? What's up, Ron Tom?
What's happening?
Hey,
Oh no, that was T said it. That wasn't Ryan Time. They sound alike. What's up, though?
hey,
What's
Ron,
happening
I'll
with you,
ask you
Jay?
something, right? Because somebody in my last stream brought up that if they put DeMarcus Cousins and Jokic together in Denver, they would win the championship. Now I say no because that dynamic wouldn't work. What you think about that? Ron Tom, you still there? Hold on. Let me stop this. Hey, Ron Tom, you still there? James, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I know Ron Tom. Hey, Ron Tom, can you hear me?
Sound like something wrong with his mic.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. Right
Yeah.
now.
Hey, so in my last stream, someone said that if Boogie Cousins and Jokic was on the same court at the same time in Denver, that they would win the championship. Now I say no, but what do you say? What do you think about that?
Hell no, they wouldn't win the championship at the same time, man. We don't nobody even know what Boogie can do right now, man. Boogie is a shell of himself, man. Ain't nobody seen Boogie hooping in 2 years damn near, man. So I wouldn't necessarily say that. Even though that's my guy. I love Boogie Cousins.
Yeah, I love Boogie Cousins too, but in the last stream, right? I wish I caught it because they had a similar situation in Denver with Nurkic, right? For 2 years they played together, right? Nurkic and Jokic, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first year
They
they were
sure did.
49, and the second year they were 40 and 42. And then the next year he was traded to the no. The year they went 40 and 42, he was traded to the Portland Trailblazers. Remember?
Mm-hmm. I thought that's what Nurkic was going to take off too.
Yeah. Yep.
Hold on, let me fix this.
He
Let me
played
fix
good
this
ball.
connection.
He played good ball in Portland. He played good ball in Portland. He ain't take off like Jokic did, but he played good ball. He just can't stay healthy.
Hey, what you think about them firing Terry Stotts, James? You flex
Hold
TV
on.
this go.
I'm in the bathroom right quick. Hold on.
Hey, what you think about Portland firing Terry Stotts, Mr. Winters?
It's long overdue. It's just that you said a coach. I mean, it's really kind of crazy because okay, you gave him an extension a couple years ago, maybe like 2 years ago, 4 year extension, and it's the same thing. I mean, it just seemed at that point that Portland was just satisfied with getting the arena filled up and making it bread. You know what I'm saying? And you gave him and Damian Lillard extension. So y'all was all good with, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we fill the arena up every night. We get bread. We sell the merchandise. It's all good. Y'all ain't think about no championship. And that's exactly what Terry Stotts did. He kept the audience there. So he did his job. Now you want championship aspirations. Now you expect to have a championship. You gotta. I think they need to blow it up. LB. They gotta get rid of everybody. Not just the coach.
I
I give
wish
it a
I caught
game,
that,
DJ, all
bro.
them
I
dudes.
wish I caught that on the last stream, bro. I wish I caught that on the last stream, man. I would have cooked that bastard, man. You know what, man? I'm really
I
pissed
think
off
you
at
got
that.
to
I would have cooked that whole argument right there. Sterling, young man, what you got on this, man?
Oh, that's definitely. You could have got him right there, like right there, right there on the target. You know, it's just that's for the for the Nuggets, definitely for the Nuggets, and like I said about what Ray One Hunt said about the boogie in the Augustine. To me, that's like two guys. Like you got two guys that one of them you can't one of them's not gonna take the back one of them's not gonna take the back end because and both of them can't play defense. So you need a guy that's gonna take that. You need a guy that's gonna sit back and play this role and play very defensively. That's why they got JaVale McGee. So I'd rather take JaVale McGee than DeMarcus Cousins because you already got the center. You already got Aaron Gordon. You don't need another. You don't need another. You don't need another forward. Just grab him. Grab your coaches and get this thing rolling. So and you got a hungry Michael Porter Jr. So what's the need for Boogie for the Nuggets?
Yeah, man.
You know what else? You know what else I think, LB? This might sound crazy, but I think since Jamal Murray has gone out, Michael Porter Jr. has been unlocked and playing pretty good. Playing better.
Yeah. But see, this is the thing though, right? And this is why Michael Porter Jr. has been playing better because Jamal Murray is out. Jamal Murray can look to get his or whatever like that. Once Jamal Murray went down, no, I take that back. Once Will Barton went down, and Jamal Murray went down, they ain't got no choice because they ain't got nobody else that can score the basketball on the dynamic level outside of Jokic. He's the only one. Because who else can do it? Paul Millsap? Paul Millsap over the hill. J. Michael Green, he can't do it.
They just rotational guys, man. But I think that they're gonna have to make a decision between Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. Because I don't think they're gonna work together. I just don't. I just think Jamal Murray too ball dominant. It's gonna stall Michael Porter Jr.'s game. I think he got a real game. So I would look, and they got Monte Morris. They got guys that can that can fill in for Jamal Murray. They can't replace a guy like Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah, definitely no, cause like seeing Michael Porter Jr., he stepped up, cause once once Jamal Murray got hurt, MPJ knows that okay, I gotta step up, cause now it's time for me to step up, take to the next level, which he did, and you have to do that, cause once the player's going, it's time for you to step up, like it's time for your name, time for you to lift this team up to get the wins you can. To prove yourself, prove yourself to all to these players.
Did you watch the conference finals last year? Did you watch the conference finals? Did you watch the conference finals, the Denver and the Lakers series?
Oh yeah.
Man, it was so many times Michael Porter Jr. was like, yo, standing there wide open, like trying to get the ball, and Jamal Murray was just taking it. And that's why Jamal Murray was getting that. I mean, Michael Porter Jr. was kind of getting like, hey, man, what's up? You going to give me the ball? You going to give me, you know what I'm saying, let me work? And it was a time this year where they was kind of, you know what I'm saying, having that on-the-court rivalry. If you pay attention to, the Denver games, man, they was having the same type of situation this year, man. So that Jamal Murray injury, as crazy it may sound, that might have been the best thing to happen to Michael Porter Jr., man. Because I'm telling you, that dude needs touches. He needs touches. Because he has game.
That's why I don't like stagnant people offense.
Right?
Like when you get the young players in there with high potential and high ceilings, sometimes you just got to throw them to the wolves and let them develop in game. That's like me hiring a person for a position, and I'm the trainer, but I'm always doing it. Now, when I give you the keys to the job, you always calling me every time you get to a little problem or something. Damn, I'm at this part, how I do this? I'm at this part, how I do that? Nigga phone be ringing like an operator, like because you're not giving them the keys to learn on the fucking fly. You know what I mean? And I don't like that. I'm used to on hands training. So when I get that position, I'm doing it myself. I'm learning, messing up myself, So I ain't got no other choice but to get it right. But if I got Jamal in front of me, and like homie just said, Mr. Winters, he dribbling the out the ball, running the pick and roll game with with the Joker. How the fuck I'm supposed to get off? So I just supposed to just sit back and just wait whenever y'all decide to pass me the ball, I guess. And then if I take my shot to try to get in rhythm, y'all tripping on me because I'm taking too many shots. Well, how about you and Joker dribbling the fucking out the ball too much of the game? That's why you got the other three players. Use these players, man. I never believed in that shit, dog. If I ever had a team like that, I'm not even playing, my nigga. Because I could get hurt, I can ruin my career, then how I'ma feed my family. I can't go out here and get no job on no disability. You know what I mean? So, dog, you gotta start thinking for yourself, man. Now stop putting yourself in fucked up ass situations because you think this ring gonna solidify you of being great when you got the rest of your career to worry about. This nigga helping you cheat the system to get this one ring. And now the next 10 years, you ain't been in the finals. You can't make the playoffs. That one ring don't mean shit, nigga. How you got it?
Hey, which leads me into this, right? Because, you know, Dennis Schroeder, I'm done. Dennis Schroeder, I don't like that dude, man. I don't even know why the Lakers signed that bastard in the first place. And then that dude had the nerve to talk about, oh well, I don't want $81 million. I want $100 million. Motherfucker, boy. You know, I'm in a public setting, so I gotta watch the cussing. But I was like, boy.
Hey, think about it. Think about it like this, right? I understand what he's doing. All the big time free agents that were set to hit the market all signed their extensions except for Kawhi. So that means a bunch of role players is going to get overpaid this year. If I know I'm going to get overpaid, I'm going to sit there and wait on that paycheck, bro. Because it's guaranteed he's going to get $100 million from somebody just because the talent pool has been depleted in the free agency market.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
And that's facts. That's facts. That's facts right there.
Teams got to spend that money. You know it, James. They got to spend that bread. You feel me?
And see, that's what I understand, though. You got to spend that bread, but you just going to throw it away on players don't deserve it, though?
Well, listen, I mean, the NBA, they got the salary cap, James. They got a they got a pool that they got to hit. So they got to equal up to like at least $90 million. Get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So even if players don't deserve the money, they still got to spend it. This is what they call this year's what they call a players market. You feel me?
Gotcha. I never knew that.
It's a certain amount of money every NBA team got to spend every year, bro. They can't just sit up and hold on to their money.
So niggas like the Ram are gonna get paid. Niggas like don't really deserve it gonna get that bread. That's what you saying.
That's a fact. This the year's role players get overpaid, James. I promise you. Because if you think about it, Paul George, Anthony Davis, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Kawhi Leonard was the 4 big free agents this year. 3 of them already signed their extensions. Everybody predicting Kawhi going to sign this extension at the end of the year. That means there are no superstar players on the market. You got some good role players, and teams still got to spend that bread, even if the cat ain't working, yo. So, I kind of, from a business standpoint, I knew why Dennis didn't want to take the $80 million. If I'm his agent, well, you're not taking no $80 million.
I'm telling
we
you,
can get $100 and something million easily if we wait another couple months. You feel me?
Yeah,
now, you got to think about it. We can match any offer because we own his bird rights, but do we really want to pay that much? Overpay that much for Dennis Schroeder? I would.
No. Man, I wouldn't give that motherfucker a mountain of bird seed, let alone $100 million, man.
But you know what, man? You know what else I thought about? Schroeder just might be trying to drive the price up on him just to let him know that I'm not resigning next year. He probably got on some bullshit like, nah. Because over there, like, a lot of them niggas are happy, man.
You got to think about it like this. The Lakers can sign him to as much money as they want to without affecting their cap because they own his bird rights. But exactly. The matter is, Rob Pelinka saying, bitch, just because I can give you $100 million, don't mean I'm going to give you $100 million. I'm going to give you what I fear is fair share. And to tell you the truth, I think $20 million too much for him. With LeBron James,
he probably looking at Kuzma like Kuzma ain't doing shit. He got $40 million. I'm starting.
Like this, what I look at it like this: with LeBron James and Anthony Davis out, Dennis Schroeder, there's no way in the world we should have lost games to the dudes we lost to. Like those games, you supposed to be able to get us home with. You feel me? Us losing to the Wizards and us losing to what's the name the night before that, bro. That was horrible, bro. Those are games. If you're $100 million man, you got to be able to get us through them games for $100 million.
Hey, I agree with you right there, Ryan. Ryan, you hit that bitch right on the nose. Now you had a chance. I feel that, Ryan Time. You had a chance to show right then and there. You was worth them 80 of them, honey, and you couldn't deliver.
Couldn't deliver, bro. Now you about to miss the rest of the season and the health and safety protocol thing. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I meant to do a video about that the other day, but that bastard choosing a contract over a championship. And you know, I thought about it because we was like, well, why AD ain't been getting off the way he's been getting off and all that, right? We said, why Anthony Davis don't like playing with?
I'm gonna say this in the Lakers' defense, though, man. Like Washington's hungry right now, man. Like these little teams at the bottom of the standings and stuff right now, especially in the East, like the Raptors and Washington, them niggas hungry. They playing like out of desperation trying to get to that play.
But I look at it. He was right there in that game. He should have been able to bring it home. It wasn't like Washington ran us out the gym.
Yeah, but you ain't like you just look at their record and be like, oh man, this is an automatic win, man. These niggas is hungry, man.
Listen.
Hungry.
When Anthony Davis just coming back, that should have been enough for him, bro. Like I'm looking at it like, bro, we had him. We had Washington, bro. We let him go, and I'm like, bro, this is the time you got to deliver. You feel me?
You're right about that, man. People want the money, but they don't want to do nothing for the money. They just want you to give it to them. You know what I mean?
And like I said, this agent smart, bro. He knows it's a fire. It's a player's market.
And I ain't never looked at it like that, Ron Town. I'm glad you explained that shit to me the way you did. Because at the end of the day, if I could sit out and get an extra $15 million because of the market value, and they don't have that many good players out there anyway, I'd be damned if I let you give me $84 million when I can sit out and get the 100. That's an extra 15, nigga.
And he might have plans on re-signing with the Lakers anyway, and just want somebody to try the price up.
Man, I hope the God they don't bring this dude back, man. Dennis Schroeder, hey, Ron, you hit the nail right on the head, man. We had no business losing the teams we were losing to, man. Straight up, man. We lose to teams like the Kings and the Wizards and
Timberwolves. No, not Timberwolves.
The only reason why I would want to bring him back is if we could put him in a trade package or something else. I mean, because if he won't, we just lose him for free. We don't get to sign somebody else with his money. You feel me? So, if anything, we bring his ass back for another year and then trade him. You feel me?
Sign and trade. That's right.
Hey, if y'all give him that money, who gonna trade y'all for $100 million though?
No, but you look at it like this, James. Somebody will probably take the contract if we put two young players in it like Taylor Horton Tucker and Kyle Kuzma. You feel me?
Excuse me, miss. Can I have a to-go cup?
Because at the end of the day, he might not be worth $100 million, but he could be worth the $75 to $80 million range.
I got you.
Yeah, so it's not like he completely useless.
But who would be dumb enough to give him that kind of money, though? I mean, who would be dumb enough to trade for Schroeder, though?
And that's what I'm saying, though, bro. If they don't learn from the Raymond situation, them giving them $100 million and running the transcendent talent off for KD for that, bro, I'd rather just shop because I know they're going to have better role players that'll fit my scheme and system that won't knock everybody else play from helping me win. Because Schroeder is thinking about his numbers.
Man, that motherfucker's a bum.
Hey, yo, look at it like this too, James.
He's a bench player, man. He's a bench player. He's not a starter.
Some of these cities that these NBA teams is in, a lot of dudes don't want to go live in. So the only way they're going to acquire talent is if they trade for it. And if I'm a GM, yeah, I want to trade for Dennis Schroeder because he got a fresh contract, and that means he got to be here for at least 3 years or 2 years. You feel me? And then
So that's
and
a
then
stepping
maybe
stone you
hopefully
want to build your team off, though, Ryan? Is he a real stepping stone that you want to build a team with?
it depends on what pieces I already got. I don't want to start building with him though. Not absolutely not.
Yeah, don't start
He's
a
more of a
franchise with bad
complementary
people.
piece. Like you get what I'm saying? Like he'll be good on a team that's like almost ready to contend type shit. Like you get what I'm saying?
I do. I understand everything you're saying. So, what my next question is to you: why Schroeder just don't want to accept the fact that you can go to the bench and be way more productive on the second unit and still get the bag, doing it that way instead of trying to be a starter, hurting the team trying to get the bag. That's
James,
where I
that if
got a
I,
problem with it.
hey
Because
James, if
you can't dial a player back. Like once you gave him that starting spot, he ain't gonna want to go to the bench.
James,
Nah,
if I had the answer to that, I'll send that answer to Rob Pelinka myself, bro. I can't even answer that question. That's a good question.
Hey y'all, I'm
nah,
a
he
step out.
charged
I'm
the
not going.
starter.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna step out. I'm not gonna end the stream. Y'all keep cooking. I'm gonna go to my car and I'm gonna come in mobile, but I'm not gonna end the stream.
All right, I
Y'all
got
keep
it.
Anybody
cooking.
know anybody know Schroeder's numbers this year? Because if he
Say
got
it again,
numbers,
Winters.
Wait, what?
anybody know his numbers for this season?
Who, Dennis?
What he averaging?
Who, Dennis?
But listen,
Yeah.
Mr. Winters, to be honest with you, right now, if you want to just go off this season, his numbers don't have no impact. It ain't like they winning without
Right.
their star players. That's why I brought you over here to anchor the second unit, but you bitch to be a starter. So you done fucked
Well,
up my
he
whole
like,
rotation.
well,
But I done
But
got you
that's
over
what I'm
here. I
saying.
promised you
yeah,
something. So I can't renege on my bet. I know some people that would though get you over there and still don't hold the end of their bargain. But by them holding the end of their bargain, you not delivering in those situations when they looking at you in that light.
right.
You know what I mean? So, bro, it's hard, bro. That's why I
It
don't care
is.
about the market. I don't care about how much money is supposed to be going out. If I gotta eat that shit, I eat that shit. Then tax me, give me
Yeah.
penalize me for paying these shit ass players all this money that ain't delivering.
Well, to
They
me,
gave Kuzma
he have a
40
good
million,
team.
dog.
He have a
40
good team.
mil.
Why they don't penalize them like the owners go over luxury tax trying to cheat the system and win a ring? Why when the players cheat the owners out all that money and don't deliver for 4-5 years, we got to sit here and watch all this hot garbage? They don't have to get some of that money back. Y'all don't tax them. See, like in NFL, that's why I like NFL. They'll give your ass $150 million contract.
And
What?
not guaranteed. Not guaranteed.
75,
You got to produce for it.
75 guaranteed. The rest of you got to earn, nigga. And they'll cut your ass in the morning. They don't do
Right.
that shit in
And Kuzma
basketball. They don't
was,
hold these niggas accountable enough for me. That's
that's
why.
how the
That's
product is
another reason
flipping.
why I stopped. I started watching these sports, man. This shit is crazy.
That's why the product's slipping, man. Ain't nobody held accountable. They just take their money and say first thing happen that they don't like. Fuck it. I'm hurt. I'm sitting down, or I ain't doing, or you know what I'm saying. I ain't doing this. I ain't playing hard, and just wasting money on a player, man. And
You may,
you know, he's always been a rotational bench guy to me, man. I mean, I know he won 6 man of the year, but I wouldn't, I wouldn't have made him a starter on my team.
man. The first thing I told my coach when I ever played sports, you know how you go out there and you get fascinated with a position of a player that you seen play before. I'd
Mm-hmm.
be like, man, all right, Miss Melissa. I was like, man, what you need me to do? What position we lacking at? What position we need the more depth at? Like where we slipping? That's the position I won't play because I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna train hard. I'm gonna conquer this position. I'm gonna study hard. And I'm gonna learn the ins and the outs of it. These niggas get the position off of skill related because they got the talent, but the IQ don't match. They never worked on that part of the game to keep them in the league. But here, I still got to give you because that's what the book say. Shit, let that nigga go get his money somewhere else. Then you could give me the bottom feeders, my nigga. Like I say, I just seen the Lakers draft all these players and have all these players in their hand, even Julius Randle. And look how Julius Randle got the Knicks in the number 4 seed or the number 5 seed over there. When you had this in your
Boom.
possession, Bill, man. Oh, you had Ingram, Lonzo, Randall,
They
fucking,
all balling. They
and
all
they
balling.
and you lost all these niggas, man. You even much had the nigga for Minnesota. The nigga who go to stages had Angelo.
or D'Angelo
Man, you had
Russell.
all this fucking talent, man, and you let them niggas just go away and trade them away for nothing. For one
And
ring,
D'Angelo
nigga.
Russell.
Yeah, you traded all these good high potential draft picks and talent away because you ain't gonna coach them up. You feel me? For one ring, nigga. Since you made that trade with all them people, you got one ring out the deal since all them niggas ran through that franchise. And that's a shame, dog. You selling your soul
Hey,
for the moment.
hey,
I'm
and
building for
get
the
this, right?
future.
Had they just fired Luke Walton and just brought in like a different coach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Hey, that one move right there alone, because he's proven, hey, look, the Kings already looking to fire that bastard in goddamn Sacramento, right?
Right.
They want
Right?
that motherfucker gone, right? Hey, can y'all hear me or am I low?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
we right. Yeah, you
no,
good.
you
You good.
good. You A1 right now,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, that's great. Hey, so the Kings want that motherfucker gone because if you look at their schedule, if you look at how they did over the last 2 years he's been there, they've been fucking horrible, right? Buddy Hield don't even want to be there no more. Buddy Hield wanted out, right? Because they put Buddy Hield on the fucking bench and shit. Look, man, all they had to do was make that one. Look, they dismantled the Lakers dismantled the future for that one moment, man. Had they kept everybody intact, had they kept Ingram, Randall, Russell, Kuzma, fucking Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lakers had all them dudes, man. Had they kept that team together, that would have been a perennial playoff team. All they needed was that one coach to point them in the right direction.
See, you add that one veteran that you missing too. That'll help them get over the hump if
Yeah,
you
they
keep
would
that
have
young
had,
core together. You know how much star power talent you would have drove over there just to see them young dudes run up and down the court? Man, that's why I like what Chris Paul doing. Chris Paul know he got all the talent with the IQ. I don't need an all-star team or superstar team. I just need
No.
somebody that's gonna get the same effort that I'm gonna give or go even much
right.
harder. And we're
Give
gonna
me my
live
Hey,
with the
work on.
results.
hey,
And
shout out to the
we
homie
gonna go out
CB
there
Sports
swinging.
TV. Hey, that's my brother right there, man. CB Sports TV, man.
Salute
Shout out
that
to the
man.
homie, man.
Salute CB.
Hey, y'all
Salute.
Salute
go subscribe to
CB.
Salute.
his channel too, man. Subscribe to CB Sports TV, man. That's the homie. But yeah, hey, man, James, you are absolutely right, man. And the fact that they don't got this dude in the goddamn MVP discussion is beyond disrespectful, yo.
If they're gonna put Steph there, they gotta put. If they're gonna talk all this shit about Steph, shit, that boy got the Knicks in fourth place, man. The Knicks are in fourth. They might go to the second round of the playoffs off of him, man. And it's
And
just
look,
him and
hey,
RJ Barrett for real.
hey, you know my policy is, man. Hey, this should be the best player on the best team is the MVP, and
That's
right
that's
now
how
the
it go.
MVP should be Chris Paul.
Bro, that's how it's supposed to
Okay,
go,
yeah,
LB.
absolutely,
These
absolutely,
niggas switch the
man.
criteria every year to fit their narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, James. And if you pay
Chili's open.
attention, yeah, chat's open. Hey, if you pay attention to who they talking up, you know what I'm saying? Because this the time the MVP voting is in this fever pitch, right? If you pay attention to motherfuckers they talking up, man, they'll tell you right there who they voting for.
Facts.
If they
They
put,
talk
if they're
about him every
bigging up a
day.
certain player and all that, if they're bigging up a certain player, right, that's the guy that most likely voting for. All right, and don't let motherfuckers like Nick Wright tell you that this conspiracy among media personnel that they're gonna sit together and they can conspire to vote for somebody all for LeBron, all to go against LeBron James. Don't listen to that bullshit Nick Wright be throwing out there. Because he tried that bullshit one year, and then everybody took and turned flaming his ass. He had to come back and apologize for that shit.
They be cooking his ass on that show, man. Them little sound bites I be hearing, man, I be hearing about. They be getting it. I think Chris Broussard be getting his ass. Brandon Marsh be getting his ass about that big bullshit he be saying though. I've been hearing. I don't watch the show, but I've been hearing little shit.
Hey, that's the narrative and agenda that they have to push. Like I said, name me a sports show you cut on from 9 o'clock or 6:30 in the morning, 5:30 start with Nick Wright, nigga. That the niggas don't talk about that bullshit. Like just shit don't make sense. Shit don't like if you trying to tell a person how to be in sports or how to work hard or your work ethic, you talk about the wrong people to me. How you gonna keep blasting niggas that's cheating the system and I want to walk through that fire. Like I say, Donovan Mitchell, I seen this man win 20 games out of 22 or 21 games, and he never once said this man was an MVP. He had the fucking best record for 3/3 of the season. Until he went out, that's when they went to slipping. You dig?
Exactly.
Like,
And they only filled one spot.
Exactly. Hey,
come on, man,
KC
this
Mac,
man
man,
that
what's up,
name ain't
man?
come
Long
in
time
yet.
no see, man. Good to see you. KC Mac, shout out to the homie, man. Long time no see, man. Hey, go ahead, James. I'm
And you know
sorry.
what's crazy, man? You know the crazy thing is, man, the Clippers, look, these teams like the Clippers and like we just said now with the Jazz, they get key injuries to they star players, right? But they don't fall. Like they don't free fall to like the fifth and sixth spot. You feel what I'm saying? Look at the Clippers last year. Their starting five only had like 11 games together. And Paul George is injured all year. Kawhi injured all year. But they at that second spot. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Utah. You know what I'm saying? Denver did it a couple times year before that, and they stayed in the top spots. The Lakers, they lose their star players and just start falling all the way down to six and into the play-in game. I don't know if anybody else noticed that they just plummeted like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like teams deal with injuries every year, but they don't fall. They might fall like one or two spots. These motherfuckers fell all the way down.
But hey,
It just goes to
speaking
show
of
you the
which,
system they
let's
run
talk
it
about a
and the
team that's
players
been all
that
the
they
way down,
have.
man. Will, salute to you and the New York Knicks, man. Because the New York, in my video I did earlier this morning, right? I said the one team that can throw a wrench in all this shit in the Eastern Conference, this is all the Brooklyn Nets talk, the Sixers, and the goddamn Milwaukee Bucks. If there's one team that can throw a wrench in all this shit, is the New York Knicks. Them
Yeah, they
motherfuckers
can
be
shake
hard,
things
yo.
up, man.
They shake this bitch up like an earthquake, because you know why? They play solid fundamental basketball.
Solid and good, and they play defense, dog. They'll defend some shit.
Hey,
You know what
under
I'm saying?
Thibodeau, if you don't play defense, you don't see the court.
You
You know
don't
what I
know. You
mean?
don't see shit.
Definitely, definitely.
That's why I love Thibodeau, man. They can say what you want to say about him, man, but I love that old school, take no nonsense, tough shit, man. I mean, you either with it or you ain't. Name a team he didn't improve. Every team
And
got better
and
under him.
then, cause the whole situation, cause one guy who I thought that was gonna come out and do the goddamn thing was Kevin Knox, right? I thought that when he first came out of Kentucky, that
Uh huh.
man, all right, I thought he had potential and shit, right? But for whatever reason, he didn't put in that work. And then when you get a guy like Thibodeau, like this motherfucker preaches defense, like this motherfucker preaches team ball, right? And
Right.
he ain't did it, and he ain't seen enough in Kevin Knox to put him in the rotation. Now they talk about
You,
Kevin Knox being in goddamn trade talks and shit.
I seen that too, bruh. This dude don't even get no burn. When they was blowing out, who that was that was playing? The Houston Rockets, when they took the lead in that game and took off. They put that dude in there. Man, that dude was looking lost. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know where to box out, go grab a rebound. Every time he got the ball, because he wasn't in the game, he trying to jack up shots to get his shots up. You don't want that around the team, especially when you already got chemistry going. I understand it's a blowout, but you want to keep that same flow of the game. You know what I mean? You want to teach
Exactly.
these young dudes the right way to play the game. And right now, I I, I got to take my hat off to Tibbs, because he's one of the last dime breeds in this league, bro. They need to go get Avery Johnson. They need to bring Patrick Ewing up. They need to give Mark Jackson back his fucking job. They need to do a lot of shit, dog, that they're not doing to fix this league because of pride issue. Man, leave your pride outside the shit when you talking about we already at the bottom of the map because we don't have no ratings. I never seen sports rating drop this much, dog. People used to record the shit, VCR tape, all kind of shit, dog. You never missed a fucking game. I don't give a fuck if it was the bottom feeders. You know they was coming to play. The saddest teams could have, even when they put the Grizzlies in Orlando and they talking about expansions messed up the league. The Grizzlies was making the playoffs every year. Orlando went to the
Hmm.
fucking finals 4, 5 years later. So how the
Right.
expansion team messed it up when we had coaches teaching these
That's the
players?
shit they try to do. That expansion team shit. They try to say that shit to diminish Michael Jordan. Talking
And
about
they
we
can't.
play with expensive teams. They do all that shit. All that shit about Scottie Pippen. That he wouldn't have done that without Pippen and all that. They just do that to diminish the '90s and all the dudes that was in the '90s to make these niggas look better, man. And that shit, that's where it gets corny. Like, man, come on, dog. You ain't got to disrespect them niggas, man, to make these dudes look good. These dudes are what they are. They are what they are, man. These dudes, they are. LeBron is what he is. You know what I'm saying? And KD is what he is. They great players, but they ain't. You got to diminish motherfuckers from the past to make them look better. They ain't that good then. Cause I ain't never heard a nigga diminish nobody to make to talk. I ain't never heard Michael Jordan talked about, and somebody had to diminish what Dr. J did or Bill Russell did to talk up Jordan. I've never heard nobody have to do that. LeBron is the only player star in the world that you got to diminish what somebody else do to make him look good, and that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, but see the difference between then and now. Back then, you didn't have a whole bunch of debate shows, and then you didn't have a whole bunch of talking heads who didn't know shit about basketball come on TV, spew out their nonsense and vitriol, all to support their favorite player. And they ain't just, and this ain't directed towards LeBron James because, there's other
No,
stars in the league that, we see these
yeah, Steph Curry.
talking heads
Steph
on
Curry.
TV do that shit too.
Steph Curry talking about something.
So I
He
don't.
better than Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas. Man, please.
In what
Nah.
world?
That's what they trying to talk him. They trying to talk him up like that. Like, man, you
But
crazy in
see,
your head. What? They talking
and see,
about
that's
Steph
why they
Curry
pull
with
up these meaningless stats. That's when you got
Hey, name me a
they
time
pull up
a
these
nigga
meaningless stats. That's
had
when
to
you got
score
motherfuckers
30
like
points.
Super Max D bag.
on a broke ankle.
Name me a time a nigga had to do. See, that's why I ain't like what Dame Lillard had to do. Remember when they played the bubble and he said, "Listen, if I got a chance to win, I'm gonna go out there and play." And what he did, he went out there and hold it into his bargain. He didn't get on that TV and say that shit and then go out there and hold it into his bargain. He said what he said and meant what he said, and he went out there and showed it. You ain't got players like that, dog. I don't care if this man never win a ring. I know he doing it the right way. You can hate on him all he want, talking about he ain't gonna win nothing. Man, I take a nigga career doing it the right way, not winning, knowing how a nigga cheated him from winning because they had to stack the deck on niggas like that. That man had to stack the deck on to beat niggas like that. You know what I mean? And then even when he was going against teams like that, I done seen Dan beat people. You know what I mean? Straight out right, sent them home, walk offs when it counted. So as long as he had them opportunities, he never shortchanged the game. What I'm saying.
Nah, and I respect him for that. The only knock I got against Dame, and this is the only knock, is that year that he went to the conference finals. If you rewind back to the beginning of the season when KD went on the show with him and dogged him to his face, and then he said all that shit about no, he went on CJ McCollum's show and dogs talking about some Portland ain't gonna win. Don't worry about what's going on at the top. Then you got the Warriors in the conference final without KD. You had in 3 of those games, you had a 15-point lead and you blew them. That's the only thing I knocked Dame for. That made me so mad, man. You can't win a game, bro, in that conference final. Dame, he can play hard, but
See,
you
I
gotta
ain't gonna
you gotta
lie, I'm
show up.
with you on that. But this the only thing I got against that. Dame had injuries dealing with that. Dame was missing his best
True,
center. Dame was missing
true.
another person. You know what I mean? Then when you go to the bubble,
Yeah,
you missing Zach Collins, you missing Nurkic
yeah,
again. You like
yeah.
every time you missing somebody that you gotta go to war with, but still yet and all, I'm still making it to the playoffs, still making it to the Western Conference
Right,
Finals. You see what I'm
right.
saying? So if you give Dame a healthy team, you give Dame weapons. Not saying CJ not good enough, but CJ ain't no Klay Thompson, man. Come on, dog. Let's just keep it 100.
Nah,
He don't play
nah.
both sides of the ball. He don't take people out the
Downgrade.
game. So at the end of the
Nope.
day, it is what
He
it is. You got
downgraded.
to live with that. You got to live with that. That's the person that you picked on your team to go forward with. Not saying he
Oh,
can't help
dang.
you, but just you not being healthy together as a team was really fucking y'all. Name me a time Dame didn't win the playoffs healthy, nigga. Never. Never.
Mm-mm.
Somebody was hurt that was a real contributor to that team being success.
Got you.
Nurkic. Nurkic
Yeah,
was
they got a
going.
raw deal on that. They got a raw deal on that. Nurkic ain't, he ain't healthy. Right? I mean, he's never like I don't know. They might need to. He ain't, but he can't stay healthy. He just can't.
Bro, he too soft for me. How you a big man that can't stay healthy? That remind me of AD when he used to throw those picks for Drew Holiday and be gone for the whole rest of the second half and shit. I'm like, nigga, you soft as a motherfucker, nigga. You can't even throw a pick without getting hurt, throwing your
That
shoulder
nigga need
out.
to drink some milk.
I
He need to
never
drink some milk.
understood that. This nigga
No,
6'10".
these athletes just you know what I'm saying. They talk about the technique. You know what I'm saying. It's like you said, man. It's fundamentals in everything. It's fundamentals in everything. And at the end of the
It's
day,
fundamentals
man,
in drinking milk too.
it's right. It's fundamentals in taking care of your body, conditioning your body the right way. You can throw up all the weights and be the Superman Hulk looking dude, but if you're really not trying to get stronger, you know what I'm saying? Because just because you cut up and look good, don't mean you're strong. And
Facts.
your bone, your body gonna hold up. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much technology can change. You still gotta do the fundamental shit. Cause I work out. You feel what I'm saying? And if you ain't, I know a lot of motherfuckers who look like they strong and they can hold up, but they not because they just working out to get cut. They not working up to actually push. They not conditioning right. They not warming up right. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna break. They like us. They like Mr. Glass because they just got the looks and not the. They ain't doing the real groundwork. You know what I'm saying? To just be strong and for your body to take that shit.
Anybody
And
can
you know
look
what I'm saying?
good. You still gotta play good. That's how I used to
Oh,
like
right.
Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders was so superstitious, but everything he believed in, he brought it to fruition. Like, you look good, you play good. You got niggas out there don't know how to put their shit on, looking all hammy down like you ain't eyeing your shit or nothing. Like, come on, dog. Presentation is the best thing. I understand that, but I'm going out there and running get sweated. I don't give a fuck if I got
Yeah.
just a jock strap on, bitch, as long as I'm winning. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I be out here running doing the Ball Johnson dance up and down this motherfucker. I'm trying to win, nigga. Y'all niggas be worrying about the wrong thing. And then they'll listen to some of these great athletes like Deion saying that. And now they won't put the headband on. They want the sleeve. They want a sleeve on their leg. Bitch, you ain't even got no game to be playing like that. Your game required nothing. Shit. But you
And
out
then
here
they
want to look
say
like Allen Iverson, thinking you going because you dress like AI with a sleeve and a headband, you gonna put up AI like performance. Man, kill yourself.
Hmm.
And they always say that the working out, the technology in the working out is better and all this kind of stuff. But at the beginning of the season, why these dudes coming into the season out of shape and got to play themselves into shape? Then they getting hurt because they out of shape. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't. It's really bad right now. It wasn't like that in the '90s and shit like that. They wasn't doing. They was ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Or at least 90% ready to go once they got on that court. These dudes be trying to play in the shape and do all that, man. I don't know what's going on with these guys, man. I just don't know.
You better get some coaching up here.
Hey
The
man,
real,
I tell you this though, man, motherfuckers out here, they so busy, chasing ass and chasing fucking whatever else. Motherfuckers don't be on the court, man. Motherfuckers don't put in, and you can tell the motherfuckers that don't put in that work, man.
Exactly.
nigga falling in love with strippers before they go to the gym and work on their game. Niggas ready to film themselves open up a PS4, then a nigga holding the phone showing you working on footwork and working on your free throws. Like, and it never amazed me. This social media platform shit, now fuck this shit all the way up. Cause I heard somebody say this too. If you're a basketball player, act like an athlete. You ain't no fucking rapper. Y'all doing shit rappers doing. Always want to be on Instagram. Always want to flex what you got. That's what the shit rappers do. You know what I mean? Nigga don't do no shit like that.
Shit. Right. My nigga Kobe, man. My nigga Kobe said, have me home by one. Shit. And he was young, a young dude, 19, 20 years old. Said, I'm gonna hang with y'all, but have me home by one. So I'm go home, get rested, and get ready to, you know what I'm saying? And get ready to win this chip. Shit. I ain't bullshit.
I don't think they gonna. I don't think they gonna ever give Kobe his respect only because of that Denver Colorado shit. So he had to take it. So that's what I'm talking about, a killer. If you don't want to give me my respect, I'm gonna take that shit from you. You ain't gonna have no other choice but to look up at me at that light. If I
Straight
want
up.
to attack that shit and went on that 3P and stole that shit, knowing y'all ain't want me with it anyway, I want to be looked at in this light that I'm looking at, that I'm being looked at. So I respect everything. I respect his whole career, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. At first, I used to hate Kobe Bryant. Cause you trying to be like another nigga, man. Create your own lane. Or like I always tell people, you want learn from the best, the greatest to ever do it. And at that
Right.
time, Jordan was the stepping stone. He could have went to anybody in the league. He could have went to Magic. He could have went to Kareem. He could have went to Elijah Wine. But he chose the Jordan. You know what I mean? So Jordan was the standard. And that's what you're supposed to. You go at the nigga who know all the knowledge, who the only one winning. And man, what you did, how you had to do this, how you got to be so great, why nobody can't beat you? What I tell people when
Straight
you
up.
ask questions, nigga think you dumb. Nah, I ain't looking at you as dumb. I'm looking at you as a learner. You willing to learn. You
Straight up.
asking this question. I ain't gonna play you. Man, get your dumb ass out of my face and I'll teach you or try to answer your question that you asking me. I'll be a dumb badass nigga for that. I'll be doing everything opposite that I'm speaking. You know what I mean? Why
Yep.
not help you when you coming to me for help? I know
Hey,
some of these
Octavius
players.
TX man, hey, I'm gonna talk about that in another video. I don't know what happened with that yet, but so white farmers are suing the government because they mad because the government gave black farmers $5 billion. And you know what I say to them motherfuckers that jealous of that? Right? That's what I say. But
How they
I'm
gonna
gonna talk
sue?
about that in another video. Now back to the regularly scheduled program.
Mm. Well, yeah, and Kobe went at Mike, even though they was tight like that. When they got on that court, he wanted to guard Mike. He wanted Mike to guard him.
Yeah,
They
Kobe
went at
ain't
it.
never ran. Listen, every time Kobe got the ball when it was in Chicago, I think Mike had 30 something, and Kobe had 30 something.
Straight
Thought
up.
that was an epic performance. And anybody
Hey,
who watched that game, shit, go ahead,
Kobe
LB.
Bryant, Kobe Bryant would go to court in Colorado, leave court, go to the game, and then
Go
drop
back.
40 on motherfuckers' heads and shit.
And they
That
talk
nigga
about
was
some
focused.
dude can't handle. He can't handle so with a social media. He can't handle social media. Man, please, that man had court. That man had marital issues, a court issue, and had to play ball. And they wound up being second in the West that year.
And I ain't
Man,
gonna
Kobe
lie,
Bryant, man, look, I won't tolerate no motherfucker disrespecting Kobe Bryant, man. I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the Black Mamba, yo. And
Right.
Gigi's birthday would have been last Saturday, you know what I'm saying? The Mamba Sita, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to her, too. Gigi, you know what I'm saying? And truth be told, though, had Gigi made the WNBA, I think she would have been the one player that could have turned that franchise, could have turned the WNBA around. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can agree. I can agree. I can agree.
But yeah, I ain't gonna look. Ain't no motherfucker gonna come on my channel slandering Kobe name. I won't stand for it.
but see, that's the thing
Nah, I'm
about it
telling
though.
you, man.
We let these young niggas get too comfortable disrespecting legends. So I'm gonna tell you how I do it. When I was being taught the game and you was to disrespect a legend, they gonna come out and snap on your ass. That's why
Oh
I'm
damn.
glad we didn't have social media. Go tell some shit like that to Charles Oakley, Xavier McDaniels, motherfucking Anthony Mason, the Dale brothers, the Davis, whatever their name was, the Davis brothers. Man, them niggas are, boy, you be swallowing about 19 of your teeth, nigga. Easy.
Antonio Davis and Dale
Oh,
Davis,
damn.
that y'all talking about?
Yeah. You'll be swallowing 19 of your motherfucking teeth. Easy.
And niggas talk about stuff. And niggas was talking that shit about Michael Jordan. Man, you better be y'all. Michael Jordan's opponents better be glad it wasn't no social media back then. Cause Michael Jordan and Kobe, all them niggas, all that shit. If niggas talking shit and disrespecting them, they know how to channel that shit and get motivated and turn that shit into energy and just kill niggas, man. Mike would have won 8 championships if it was social media back then. All
Hey,
just off the disrespect. Just off the disrespect. Like, oh, you gonna disrespect me? Okay, I'm busting. And he would never retire. He would never retired. He would have won in 95, in 94 and 95. 8 rings. And probably would have stayed longer. Just to
hey,
piss off, just to piss them off. So he probably had 10 rings on
But
niggas.
Mike Tyson said it best, man. Mike Tyson said it best when he said that motherfuckers got too comfortable disrespecting people on social media and not get punched in the face for it.
Exactly. Exactly. Shit. Didn't you hear that story that Kevin Garnett told about he told about Mike when he was talking all that shit to Mike, and Isaiah Ryder was like, "Hey, chill out." They told Mike to calm down,
Yeah,
and
he
Mike
said,
went off on their
he said, told him to calm down. The Mike said, "All right, you talking? All right." And then you
He
look at
thought
him,
right,
all right. Mm.
right. So a bunch of niggas talking shit to Mike. Man, Mike would kill niggas, man. Mike would have murdered. Y'all
But
talk shit about man.
but that's KG though. That KG, he ain't scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
motherfucker. Hey, the motherfucker go talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker go check your temperature, man. See what you really about. But this the thing though.
Mike
you
ain't the nigga
know,
to try.
he tried to check Mike temperature and shit. Okay, got you, bro. All right. If you try to check Kobe Bryant temperature, all right, bro. I got you, bro. Hey,
Straight up. You got niggas fucked up. You was not about to talk shit about Mike.
boy,
So
look,
don't expect the answer.
yeah. There's just certain
It was
players you
part of
don't
the
talk shit
game
to
plan.
or talk shit about because if you talk shit to them, then they gonna remember that when they cross paths. You talk shit about them, then you know what I'm saying shit gonna get back to them because motherfuckers talking shit. You know what I'm
All
saying
day.
shit get back to the motherfucker. I'm like, oh, he said that. Oh, motherfucker said what? All right. We gonna see his ass.
Mm-hmm.
James know. Hey, James, you know about that.
Hell yeah. Ain't that nigga to try. That was part of the game plan. Coach was like, all right, go out here, do this, do that. Don't talk shit to Mike. Don't even look at Mike. Don't even say hi to Mike. Because Mike can use anything for motivation.
Hey,
Like
Shirley
anything.
Young, you ain't say nothing on stream, man. What you think about all this?
That for me the disrespect. Honestly, like you said, the disrespect between with disrespect to Kobe just getting ridiculous to me. Just I'm just getting fed up with it. It's just that when we gonna respect the legends in the game. But these guys and some guys some guys that knows around the 90s areas keep lifting guys like Braun up to disrespect legends. That's why I don't like you came from that era. You should respect the guys that played that era. You expecting this guy saying he's better than this legend and this legend. It's like no he's not. It's like it's just getting too hectic and disrespectful. It's just
And the thing is, man, you don't really have to. You don't have to disrespect Mike and Kobe and all this. LeBron's great. LeBron is a
Man,
great player.
everybody
He's great
great
all by
in their own
himself.
way. That's what I'm
You
saying.
don't
Your
have to
legacy is your
disrespect
legacy.
nobody. You don't
These
have to
niggas be
disrespect
tripping.
nobody, man. You
Listen, if
don't have to disrespect Kawhi. You ain't got to disrespect Mike. You ain't got to disrespect KD. You ain't got to disrespect Giannis, man. That's the thing that gets on my nerve is that they got to diminish guys to make him great when he's already great.
hey, the reason why I don't like it because if you're gonna diminish these guys, where the competition level at that we supposed to measure you by? If you diminishing these guys and you got half of them playing on your squad, how we gonna measure
Right.
you against your era? Everybody in your era doing the same thing you took the route on, bro. Listen, that's why I tell you, nigga, the truth hurt. I don't give a fuck. I'ma keep yelling that shit. If I gotta sound like House, Parrot, anybody, nigga, I'ma keep saying the same shit over and over till that shit resonate. But believe that. I can't move forward till I get everybody to understand where we coming from. So if we gotta keep drilling the same spot till we get it right, shit, y'all won't keep bringing it up. That's easy work for me. It's easy. I'm gonna win this debate all the time. I come here to win anyway. It's a debate show, right? So I ain't come here to lose. I ain't come here to give up nothing. Oh yeah, you right, you got it. No, indeed, I come here to bury you cockroaches, especially if you don't know what you're talking about.
Straight up. Straight up. It's just, I
And that's
don't
why I
know.
love what LB doing.
right.
LB got this station bumping, bro. That's why I don't like the people playing with his views and his numbers. Man, everybody go live. They be having 2, 3, 400 followers, 1,000 followers. When this man go live talking about some real shit, only 7, 8, 9. That's how you can tell this world fake. They trying to hold the truth back. But guess what? We gonna keep cooking over here, and that bitch gonna resonate. The ones who won't know, the ones who willing to advance and open up their mind to other great lanes and situations in life so they can better themselves. Shit, this the station to be because we talk about it all. We tell y'all the truth what's going on. We ain't the loser. We ain't on no media. We ain't paid for. These niggas on that bitch telling y'all that shit because that's what they want. That's what y'all want to hear. Give me something I need for that's gonna make me succeed in life. Don't tell me what I want to hear because that shit ain't always good for me.
Hey, what's
So
good?
what
Hey,
you think of it?
All right,
what,
yeah.
hey, what's good to you may not be good for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's that's why I said tell me what I need. Don't give me what I want. I could get what I want myself. I could do that right now, but I ain't worried about the shit I want because I know the need's more important. And that's working on my game, trying to stay in the league, helping my team in other aspects that I need to be in case they can't fall. Because everybody ain't gonna have it on. So if they getting boxed out because they going up against a 5-time all-star center, a superstar type center, I gotta get my ass down there and help him. I gotta clear the lane for him so he could go get some extra balls because I know how hard it is because of the talent he facing. The talent I'm facing is a G League type talent, but I'm steady. I ain't trying to help nobody. I'm just worrying about my numbers. Man, get out of here, man. I want a team ball. Team ball.
Yeah.
Ain't no I in team. Spell team with I and I give you that.
What's up, Luda Rider? Suit and Luda Rider Sports, Big Worm, the Dawn, Dan Hall 54. What's good with y'all, man? Salute. Yeah, man. Hey, if y'all want to donate to the channel, man, if y'all want to donate to the real, man, hit my Cash App, hit my PayPal. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Right there. You support the real and you don't and you against the fake. Well, you know what I'm saying? Show your boy some love, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get for real. All day long and all night long, these motherfuckers be drowning us with all this bullshit, man. Motherfuckers be on Twitter. Motherfuckers, I mean, like, they go on Sports Center. You know what I'm saying? All this shit. Also, they can prop up one or two people and all that. See, they come up with these stats talk about, well, you know, he hit the most three-point shots in the month. Okay, let's examine the era we living in. Okay, the three-point shot is emphasized in the NBA. Back in the day, the you had 3 point specialists. The 3-point shot was not an emphasis. It was more of
Nope.
a luxury than a necessity.
Right.
Yeah,
If you
it
need it.
was. It was a
If
luxury
you
if you
need
needed
it.
it, but only skilled players could take those shots when we played. Dog, let me tell you something. Because it was a 3-point error. You think Bill Cartwright gonna be out there trying to shoot a three, nigga? Kill
Hell no.
yourself. I told y'all listen to anything a nigga tell y'all, and y'all gonna go do it.
Everybody just played their role. Listen, you had your stars, you had your role players, you had your job. Everybody come out to, you know what I'm saying?
Dog,
Well, Pippen had better stats, had led in statistical, all these statistical categories. Pippen had a job on the team. Mike had a role. Horace had a role. Dennis Rodman had a role. BJ had a role. They played their role. And that's why they were so successful. They were so
and Mike,
successful. Everybody was
and
comfortable in their role.
Mike was the
That's
owner,
how
the
you
boss, the
do it.
manager. He calling all the shots. He got to do everything.
Straight up.
He got to get you niggas in line. So what I'm saying is, dog, you know how long it take Bill Cartwright to wind that shot up from a two? Just imagine how long it's gonna take him to wind that bitch up from the three. Boy, nigga break a
Exactly.
career blocks on. Nigga be swatting that shit like volleyball. You winding that bitch all the way around from that 3-point line, then gotta jack it up. Boy, nigga be having a field day blocking your shit.
All day long. Get your long arm ass in that tank, wrestle with niggas, fight niggas, hit niggas, and he can pass the ball to, he can get the ball to Mike in his spot. That's all we need you to do, Kurt, right?
And
That's all we
see,
need you to do.
let
He
me
did
tell
his
you
job.
something. I'm
Right,
gonna tell
yeah.
y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something about bullies. People always want to say Michael Jordan was a bully. This what a bully would do you only if he could get away with it. But see how Bill Cartwright set that shit down, and everybody know this story. It wasn't like the shit was fabricated.
Hey,
Mike ain't play
James.
with Bill Cartwright. What's up?
Hey, James, hold that thought 1 second. Let me address question in the chat room. All right.
Go ahead. Go
So
ahead. Handle business.
shout out to Vaughn Watts. He asked, what's my thoughts on the Indiana Pacers situation that happened tonight? So this is an indictment on the head coach. So if y'all know what we talking about, this was a game when they played the Sacramento Kings and they were getting blown out. The Pacers got blown out by the Sacramento Kings. Like the final score, like 104-93, right? So Mo Harkless dunked on Greg Bidzay, right? Bidzay, right? And they called the timeout because one of the assistant coaches got really pissed. And Miles Turner had to restrain the coach for going at the assistant coach for going at Bizdey, right? But this is an indictment on the head coach, man, because the head coach is no good. Okay, this is the guy they got from the Toronto Raptors. They fired. Remember, they gave Nick McMillan a contract extension. They fired Nick McMillan and they brought in this dude. And now the Indiana Pacers, are now on the verge of not making the playoffs, and they about to fire this dude. So they're going to show you in the video I did this morning, the grass is not always green on the other side. You know what I'm saying? That candy is not the candy is not always sweeter. Just because you go from Mars to fucking Snickers, don't mean the candy's always sweeter. You know what I'm saying? So this. They need to fire that coach, man. They need to get his ass up out of there.
Yeah, they need to cut their loss on that. Just cut your losses, man.
Yeah, cut your losses and just own the facts that you had a good thing in Nate McMillan and you fire him trying to get an upgrade and then you downgrade yourself. You played yourself, Indiana.
Look, you heard what you said. They try to get an upgrade. I wonder where they get that from.
Yeah, you're gonna get pure diamonds and you got cubic zirconia. Congratulations.
I see you, James. I see you, James.
You gonna upgrade something don't need to be upgraded. When that man just made it to the playoffs, you made it to the playoffs. Just keep building. That's what we always talk about. Why press the panic button? I lived my life on the edge a whole lot, and in the beginning, I pressed the panic button until I got more and more people to get in my ear because they saw me doing the shit. So that's what I'm saying. If a nigga try to come at you and tell you something, that means they watching. They really got love for you. They won't see you grow and develop as a young man to an older man, raise a family. If a nigga don't tell you these things and ain't watching you, they don't give a fuck about you, man. So you only worry about yourself. I'm not about to surround the second half of my life with people like that, man. I swear to God, I'm not.
And then, the Indiana Pacers fired Nick McMillan. The Hawks pick him up as the assistant coach, right? Now, remember, if y'all was anyone that was subscribed to my channel a few months ago before the season started, right back in December, who was some of the people who I said that was on the hot seat? I said Lloyd Pierce was on the hot seat. That's one name I called, right?
You're right. I remember that.
The Hawks went 14-20. They fired Lloyd Pierce, named Mick McMillan the fucking made him the head coach, right? They ran off 8 straight wins, right? The Hawks did. The Hawks ran off 8 straight wins. They went from being out of the playoffs to now they're like a 5th seed in the Eastern Conference.
Just imagine where they would have been if they would have had David Miller from the beginning of the season.
They overall record right now, the Hawks are like 22-11 since he took over. He got good basketball, man.
That first round matchup, that's not gonna be no cakewalk. Whoever they play in the first round gonna have to have that work cut out for them.
As of right now, they look like they're playing the Knicks. As of right now.
Ooh.
Hold on. Who you talking about? The Atlanta Hawks?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that's gonna be a good match, bro. Cause I like Nate McMillan, and I know he ain't gonna let him go out like that. But I gotta get a slight edge to Thibodeau.
I would. I just think it's a lot of that whole team is talented, man. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be good though.
That's what I say. But the reason why I gotta give a slight edge to the Knicks because I know for sure Trae Young you can easily shut him down and take him out the game. But that nigga Julius Randle, you just gotta pray he off. Now I don't know what's going on with him tonight. How they just slipped up and let the Denver Nuggets do him like that, but they overdue because they've been the hottest team in the league, man. They only lost like one game in the last what 12, 13. But come
Yeah.
on, man, you can't win them all. At the end of the day,
Nah.
they hot at the right time. That's all you need to know. So you
Yeah.
keep going against the grain and keep going against fundamentals when they doing it the right way. And a lot of people gonna be paying. That's why nigga had to up that stack. That's why nigga had to up that stack. Man, salute the big Will on that big victory, getting that bread. Cause at first when I heard the bet and I saw the roster Thibodeau, but then when they added Derrick Rose, you got Taj Gibson. You got a mixture of veterans over there, but it ain't the veterans that's trying to steal the shine from the young people from developing. So that
Right.
shit like a
Right.
match made in heaven, man. Keep knocking them though.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Just keep on knocking them.
Yeah.
And when defense
Right.
start winning championships, y'all, Mr. Winners, answer this question for me. Coming up in sports, they say defense win championships. When that stop?
Never.
If they could hold you to 70, 80, 90 points, and they the number one defense, they doing their job because they could score 90 to 100 easy.
Straight up.
So keep, like I said, keep knocking them, keep sleeping on them, and y'all gonna reap what y'all sow. Y'all gonna be
All
eating
day.
all that.
All day. You gotta get them stops, man. You gotta get them
Stop.
stops.
Right.
Oh,
You got
I gotta have my pops. I gotta have my pops. That's like you gotta get them stops.
straight up. Straight up. It's a marathon. It ain't no race, it's a marathon. It ain't no race.
Hey,
Yeah.
I like the way they pacing themselves quickly. When he come off the bench, start look like he a starter because he play like a starter.
Straight
He
up.
embracing his role. Thibodeau got all them
Mm-hmm.
dudes embracing their role and buying into what he got going on, and that's the best feeling in the world. That's why you don't hear no complaining. That's why you got Stephen A. bitch ass snitch coming on a bandwagon again after 15 years of calling them people out. All the Knicks need to hang it up. This is supposed to be the Mecca. They embarrassing us. Now all of a sudden you dick riding.
Hey man, groupie love is a thing, man.
Them niggas
That's how
hoes,
you do.
LB. Them niggas be
That's
bandwagon hoppers.
how it is, man.
Of course, Stephen A.
This the
Smith
nigga
is
that
a
say that the
fucking.
network.
He is a
This the nigga
goddamn
that say that
groupie.
the network, man, after the female called him out and went against policy and got him in trouble and she didn't get in trouble. And he stayed with the network.
And see, this the
Same
whole
dude,
thing
man.
about that. Remember, he used to be like that with Philly. Oh, Philly this, Philly that. Man, fuck the
Mm-hmm.
process. He got tired of trusting the process. Now he back on the bandwagon. Oh, Philly can beat this. Philly can beat Brooklyn. Man, come on, man. Y'all niggas is tripping, man. If everybody healthy, man, nigga already know what this shit hitting for. That's why nobody ain't want them to do that shit. But you can't tell these young motherfuckers nothing.
I'll say this, man. The only thing that this the only thing that they got for going with Brooklyn, if they can, because they would have to put Ben Simmons on the line and have him
On
foul
who?
shoot because he's not a good
Hold
foul
up.
shooter.
Hold up. Who you say they gotta put Ben Simmons on?
I'm saying if it's Brooklyn against Philadelphia, because you know what I'm saying, if they put Ben Simmons on the line because he's not a good foul shooter,
Yeah,
that could work out for him. And Milwaukee too with Giannis. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I'm with you on that.
See, for
But
Giannis, at this point, there's no excuse for him not to make his free throws, man. I mean, come on now.
Yeah,
that
Giannis been in the league long. I thought he was talking about, I was disagreeing with him on Ben Simmons, LB. But Giannis ain't got no
Yeah.
excuse. He got to get it done. And the way you just beat
Man, Ben Simmons don't got
the
no
net.
excuse neither, James. That motherfucker ain't getting no pass over here. He ain't getting no cookies.
No, I ain't giving him nothing either.
Yeah.
Y'all always hear how I talk about Ben Simmons because I watched him a whole year in Baton Rouge, nigga. At the end of the day, I don't know what's wrong with it. To me, it's mental. To me, he don't believe in his skill set. He
nah,
don't
to
want to
me
step
he's
on
comfortable.
Joel Embiid. And that could be the case. I just got so comfortable and just feeding Joel Embiid, watching him go to work and just taking what the offense of my opportunity is. Man, I'm trying to go out there and score 30 with you, big dog. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. And I got the athletic ability to do it and the talent, but I'm just not working on it. And I'm not just bringing it to the forefront. Because I done seen Ben Simmons go off for third in the league with triple doubles and but he just don't do it on a consistent basis. For whatever reason, I still it's mind boggling to me, dog. It is. It's still mind boggling to me.
Because he might win Defensive Player of the Year. And when if he do that, see a lot of these dudes, you give them too much, you give them too many compliments, man, and they get comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? All that
Yeah.
stuff we say about him, he can score at will. He about to be defensive player of the year probably. He feel like, okay, shit, why should I work on my shot? I'm great. I'm good. I'm good at where I'm at.
You
And
right.
that's the attitude I think that he and Giannis are getting. And I hope that because they could be so great, man. If they could get a decent, not even they don't have to be great shooters. If they were just decent shooters, man, they'd be home, man. What can you do with them? Get a floater. You know what I'm saying? A little decent mid range shot. Man, they'd be unstoppable.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But they
And
gotta
what?
want to do it though, man. They
Oh,
gotta want to do it.
I'm about to ask you that, Mr. Winters. If you don't want to do it and you just go
Right.
out there and accept that role, like I say, I done seen niggas on teams that I was watching. They get so fascinated watching LeBron and Steph Curry. They ain't much trying to help win. They just looking. They'll come down the court, throw a pick right quick, and go stand in the corner and watch them do everything. Man, you can't win like that, man. You can't win like that.
Yeah.
I need your help just like you watching me. I won't watch you now. I'm gonna throw the ball to you and I'm gonna do the same thing you do. But if I do that, they gonna kill me. Steph Curry was deferring. He wasn't attacking. He wasn't this. But you ain't gonna say that about the teammates. That's why I say I do understand that some of these players get criticized a lot because of how we come up and we so used to seeing the leaders taking the bulk of the blame and take on the responsibilities of winning the game, taking over the games. These niggas ain't doing that in this era. These niggas just not. They're not cutting the cake or the pie for me.
Right, definitely. You know, if you sitting there not doing nothing, why you see your teammate, your star player doing something? That's the problem. That's the problem right there.
Look, we just talked about that too, SY. Dennis Schroeder turned down $84 million trying to get $100 million. Now, as Ryan Time was breaking it down, the market's gonna pay him $100 million, but we not gonna do it. So even though y'all got the birds rights, y'all let him walk. He go get the $100 million. Is he really worth $100 million though?
Fuck no.
No.
Come on, dog. That's
But
all
this
I'm
is my
saying.
thing though. But this is my thing though. Remember at the beginning of the season when everybody was talking all that shit, and they thought, oh, the Lakers got Schroeder. Oh, they got trash. Remember when Shannon was all happy? Y'all, look at oh, Skip. Yeah, Skip, we ready here. Okay, now your stars go down for a little while. That's your time to prove all that shit. That's your time to go in and handle that shit.
And
You
that
let
nigga
your
got
team fall
scared.
all the way from home to the top to almost to the damn play-in. So where all that shit that was going on at the beginning of the season when everybody was all happy about the Lakers? This when they
Look,
supposed to show their worth now.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm happy they going through this because that gonna show other teams not to do that shit. And they say if the Nets fall on their face, I hope they do because that's gonna tell another team, look, we don't need to cheat the system, dog. Look,
Mm-mm.
we can have fun just going through the process trying to win, let alone keep drawing ourselves in the hole, setting our franchise back 3-4 years after we try to stack to win one ring. So we're gonna have a 2-3 year window by breaking down the franchise that we're trying to build just to get that. And then when that shit don't work, now we gotta rebuild the next 10 years because we done fucked the first process up by getting rid of the young horses then. Like, come on, man. Like, I never understood that about teams. They work backwards to me. I thought you're supposed to work light. Don't let the work you. You work the work. These niggas out here doing the shit totally opposite.
Yeah. They want that quick fix, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
They
if you
want that
want a
quick
quick
fix.
fix, go get your bag of dope. Go get a piece of crack or something. This is sports. We got to put
Go
work
pay
in
for
over
some
here,
pussy.
partner.
If you want your fix, go pay for some pussy.
Is that what I'm saying? Go pay. Get you some cheap shit that other way, man. Because in this, you got an 82 game season, 72 game season. Dog, you got to work, man. You have to work. That gym ain't gonna practice by. All right, if you don't go to that gym, how you gonna learn? That gym ain't coming to you. You know half of the NBA players don't even have basketball gyms in their house, nigga. But you an athlete. This your job. But
Straight up.
I bet you got a stripping pole in your crib.
All day.
I bet you got a stripping pole in that bitch. But you can't tell me now one nigga got Chauncey Billups got a basketball goal in his backyard. And this nigga been retired. But at the end of the day, you planning on have none.
Yeah, man. Man, you can tell. You can tell it, man. The fundamentals is lacking, like you said, man. The fundamentals, man. Straight up. Niggas ain't working on their free throws. They ain't working on their layups, shielding off the defender and laying up with the using their body to shield off the defender.
Hey, you're a leader in the NBA. You draft a bunch of rookies. And I could use Golden State the way they did that team because we all know they did it the right way before they added KD. So this is what I'm saying. You do it the right way. Now, we don't have no leader at this time because you still have Monte Ellis over there and all that. But Monte Ellis wasn't the type of person that I could grab Steph and say, look, man, this is what you do, because he wasn't a flow general. You need a real point guard for those type of duties. Now, if you're a scoring type person, you're not about to pass no knowledge down unless you got that kill in you. You know what I mean? Like a Kobe type. Other than that, I don't know a person in this era that'll pass that toolage down, because they'll feel like if I teach you what I know, you're gonna take some of my money. You're gonna give majority of the shine. They're gonna start talking about you. So you're gonna outshine. They refuse to pass this fucking knowledge on, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You ain't beat Mr. Miyagi, especially if you coming to me for the shit. If you coming to me for the learn, I'm Mr. Miyagi, nigga. You're not about to beat me, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you is. I bet I catch the fly before you, nigga.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, man. But it's all, man. It's all soap opera. It's all show. It's all bullshit, man.
The basketball done got to entertainment now. It ain't no gladiator sports. It's sports entertainment. That's what it is to me right now. A lot of entertainment going on. That's why Vince McMahon
going on.
Remember, Vince McMahon tried that shit until they talking about they was on using steroids. They hurry up and put entertainment on the end of that bitch. You heard me? This ain't nothing but entertainment.
Right.
They know how to manipulate the system. We just don't know how to play their game to get ahead. Because once we get up there and get all that money, we act like we forgot where we come from. We say what we gonna do, but we never do it.
Straight up. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's crazy, bro.
Just go lie, bro. I'm about to put my phone on a charger right quick, but I'm still listening. I'm on 2%, dog. I want my shit to click off on y'all. But once I get a little juice, if you still on this bitch, I'm listening though. I'm going to click back on. I just want to give my phone about 20, 30 minutes worth of power. And I'm going to click back on this bitch if y'all still cooking.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, man. This it's Sterling Young. Where you at, bro?
I'm right here.
Hey, man. Hey, let's talk a little politics while we on this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't get your thoughts the other day. Me too, Raw, and was going back and forth and shit. Hey, man, what you think about fucking these motherfuckers coming out talking about ain't no racism in America? What the fuck, yo? What you think about that
shit? These people dumb as hell. They need their brains. They probably on that coke. No, it's no. Ain't no racism. That's stupid. You know, if you say ain't no racism, we've been dealing with racism for so many years. The problem is that you ain't got this. You ain't seen it. It's like it's right in your face. It's right in your face. Like look in your eyes and just see. It's like if you come in our black culture and our black environment, you'll see what racism is. That we'll be dealing with it. Because now hearing that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Isn't that wild? Isn't it racism in America? Mm.
Yeah. You know how I feel about reparations. Give me my fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Mhm. If and a budget, just give me my money and let me move on. Shit, you know?
Yeah, we can't have operatives like goddamn Herschel Walker. Motherfucker can't even read and shit. And goddamn, and that coon ass, buck dancing, chocolate milk dud head having ass, that police detective that be on Fox News, Ted Williams. Kick his coon ass from here to the fucking moon. Mr. Winters, what you got on this, man?
I mean, have they been asleep the past 4 fucking years, or the past? Did they sleep the whole Obama term? Did they
They
sleep the
did.
whole Trump term?
They
Have they
did.
not listened to what Candace Owens been saying and all that bullshit, man? How this ain't right? Now, I understand that you're trying to get us to the point where you can say that, but we're not there now. You know what I'm saying? It's perception versus reality. The reality is we are where we are. We coming off probably the most racist president we probably had in history. The most racist, divisive, destructive president that we had in history. The man admitted to being racist during the debate, talking about he the least racist person on the stage. Clearly said it. Then said it twice.
I'm the least
You know what I'm
racist
saying?
person in history.
Right. Like the man sat there and said it. So, you know what I'm saying? For you to say that, like I said, I understand what we're trying to get, but don't sit up there and tell me we are where we are. Now you trying to get there? I'm with you, but recognize where we are right now, man. It's crazy, man. Is you serious? How many people you didn't? Why do you, man? All these unarmed blacks getting shot, minorities getting shot, man. Obama take us out of the worst, the worst recession since the Great Depression, and get no love for that. A black
Nothing.
man did that, and
Right.
gets no love for that.
Marco Hitton, what's up, homie? Salute to you. Yeah, man, this shit crazy, man. And my brothers and sisters out here, man, we gotta keep fighting, man. We gotta keep up the fight, man, because look, these white supremacists and these fucking black bootlegs who carry water for these motherfuckers ain't gonna go away. Okay?
Right.
And white supremacy, they know that time is their best friend. Because what we do, we get outraged about something, time goes on, and then as time goes on, the outrage subsides until eventually things die down and nothing gets done. These dudes be playing the same game over and over and over again, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think at one point we need to, we at some point, man, we just need to take this fight to them. You know what I'm saying? And look, we don't need to ask them for nothing. We just go take the shit. Fuck all that asking for shit. Because at the end of the day, trying to reason with these motherfuckers ain't gonna work. Because power, when we want power, power is not given, it's taken. So we need to take our place at the table. You know what I'm saying? We built the motherfucker. Why not? I don't need to ask nobody for no goddamn seat at the table. Motherfucker, I'm making my place at the table.
But you know what though? You know what? I was looking at something not too long ago, LB, and you know what I'm saying? And it was a Klan member, and he said, "Man, listen, we don't even work hard no more. We want to kill blacks. All we gotta do is shit. All we gotta do is go to a black neighborhood, give them liquor and give them guns, and watch them take themselves out. Once we start doing everything that you say we should do, that's when they start implementing that. They get one token nigga or a couple token niggas to start beefing, to start making us go against each other. And we take ourselves out faster than they can take us out. We hate on each other. We go at each other. You know what I'm saying? We try to put each other out of business to get our business to grow instead of working together. That's what happens, man. Everything you say is right. But see, we start fighting each other. We start putting each other down. And then we ain't got nobody to help us because we didn't kill everybody that's supposed to be on our side.
But see, this is the thing though, right? And we gotta be real careful about this, right? Look, there be a lot of double operatives that be infiltrating the camp, right?
Right.
So it's a double-edged sword for black empowerment. We gotta fight the white supremacists, and then we gotta weed out the bootlegs, right? We gotta weed out the people that ain't for our best interest. They only for white supremacy's best interest or for a bag. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's a double-edged sword, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I will not tolerate any motherfucking cooning on my channel. All right, if you come in here buck dancing, your ass is out of here. Right? I'm gonna tell you straight up and down all the way around. This is the coon-free zone.
Definitely. We ain't gonna tolerate that. No.
Yeah, I would tolerate absolutely, positively zero buck dancing. All right. Now that being said, right, and we gotta be real careful about this too, because that word coon get thrown around too loosely, right?
Right. Right.
For real, because there'd be a lot of people that. So everybody talk about the jab, right? There's this whole thing about the jab. Look, motherfuckers take the jab, but that don't make them a coon just because they took the jab. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe there's some extenuating circumstance that they have to go take the jab. But just
Right.
because someone takes a jab don't mean they're a sellout or anything like that. Okay? So we got to be careful about that too. All right? Now, because like I always say before, time. One thing about time, it reveals all, right? And
Right.
if a motherfucker consistently buck dancing, every time we say something, they always that one or two motherfuckers that always go against what we saying and all that. Then you might want to keep an eye out on them bastards because they qualify to be a fucking coon. They say time reveals everything, man. We gonna weed out these motherfuckers, man. Look, I'm all for a long haul. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. I'm about the long haul. I'm about the process.
There it is.
About the process, because everybody wants the end result, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, especially if the end result's positive and shit. If the end result's positive, we're all getting money. Everybody want a piece of the pie, but not everybody willing to go through the process.
Right.
That's what I'm about. I'm about the process.
And you know what else, man? You know what else, LB? We got to start fighting them like they fight us. See, when
Yeah.
we get strong,
Like
when we get strong, they don't take out the little guys. They take out our leaders. You feel what I'm saying? They take out Martin Luther King. They take out Malcolm X. They take out Bill Cosby. They take out Michael. They take those guys out. And what we do, we get so focused on, like if a say for instance a cop shoots an unarmed black person, we get so focused on the cop. You feel what I'm saying? That we ain't looking at that's the little guy. We got to go after the motherfucking judges, the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? We got to go after the gut. That's what we got to aim for. We got to get them out of the way.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I'm
if
saying. We go after these judges, these
yeah,
prosecutors, the DAs, the
yeah,
police chief. You know what I'm saying? The
all
mayor,
day,
the city manager, all
right.
that shit.
and
They a real
they
gang.
expect
They
us
a
to do
real
that.
gang. They are a real gang. That's what something we have to worry about. Because if we don't handle this and stick together, they gonna come back. They gonna come at us one by one.
The city
Yeah,
council, right? All the motherfuckers that be in the city council and shit, we go
Right.
to that. We go after them, right? Motherfuckers that in the NAACP chapter in your local area that's running around here, saying that they doing this and doing when they know they ain't done shit, right? Fuck them too. We going after them motherfuckers too, right? These pork chop preachers, these pulpit pimps that tell you that, hey, you need to live right on Sunday. Meanwhile, Monday, they got hoes up in the goddamn pulpit giving them fucking rim jobs and shit, right? We need to go after
straight
these
up.
motherfuckers too. The only time you see these motherfuckers is on Sunday and on Wednesday for Bible study. And then
Straight up.
maybe sometime during the week when they getting their little rim jobs and shit, right?
Straight up.
But are they empowering the community? No. Half these motherfucking reverends don't even live in the communities they fucking call themselves going to church at.
Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. And everybody like I'm happy about the Chauvin verdict. But truth be told, them motherfucking higher ups don't give a fuck about no Derek Chauvin. He's the little guy. We'll hire a fucking cop tomorrow to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about these little cops. They the ones we want you to go after them. So you would be distracted trying to get them arrested and get them killed. And we can just our big boys get stronger while you chasing the little guy around. While you protesting and doing all that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't looking at the real problem. You know what I'm saying? They a small
Shout
part
out
of
to
the
my
problem.
sister Unique Dawn in the building talking about Boober Sonny. You stupid as fuck. Boober Sonny. Yeah, man. Hey, you know, come Sunday, Sunday, them church. Hey, if it ain't communion Sunday, them preachers be like, hey, Sister Jenkins, meet me in the back after service. We got something important to talk about. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, Pastor. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was just like, man, we just always like everybody when that Chauvin verdict came down, everybody, yeah, I'm like, yeah, man, but shit, we ain't even close, bro. We ain't even scratching the surface, man. Yeah, that's cool. But they don't give a fuck about Chauvin. He's a cop. Nigga, he ain't got that much power. He's about to retire anyway. He is 20 years on the force. They like shit. We'll hire somebody tomorrow, man. We gotta go after who behind that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta go after
Yeah,
the
y'all know what
machine.
it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all excellent points, Mr. Winters. All excellent points, man. Hey, you know what it is, man. Them motherfuckers be in the back of the church talking about, yes, deaconess, you the head deaconess. Yeah, you take this holy semen in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
All day, man. You already know. You already know, man. It's man. I done seen it. You ain't never lied, brother. You ain't never ever lied.
And then they take the money, talk about, will a man rob God? Man, look, I talked about the last week when you had the one preacher that took $1.5 million PPP loan. That motherfucker bought 39 cars and shit. Bought 39 cars and other property in the house, right? Now, mind you, Friday, this motherfucker channeling his inner Rick Ross talk about, I got 30 cars, whole lot of dances, take them everywhere. I'm MC Hammer, started selling dope. I'm too legit to quit. When it's hammer time, I'm pulling up the sticks. Come Sunday, amazing grace, how
You know the game.
sweet the sound. Right?
You know the game.
That saved a wretch like me. Yeah, you already know what it is, man. These motherfuckers are some goddamn grifting ass thieves. Now, you see what they're doing now? They're trying to encourage people in the black churches to go out there and get the jab.
Right.
So now we bringing politics into the church now?
And that's against the law, first off. You're not even supposed to do that.
You ain't gonna do that. No.
That's against the law. I'm a Sunday school teacher, bro, and that's against the law.
No, you can't. You can't bring politics in church on Sunday and on
No,
church.
you can't. You're not supposed to preach that. You're not supposed to. That's against the law.
No, God will whoop your ass.
Like me.
And that's the thing. Like I fear, like, bruh, man. Like you talked about LB with the money and stuff. I think I offered money to do a whole lot of shit that was, you know what I'm saying. But I fear God so much, bro. I wouldn't. No, the answer is no. You know what I'm saying? I fear what God gonna do so much, man. Not to say that I'm perfect, man, because I make my mistakes, but I'm definitely not gonna sell out for nothing. That's just me. Money ain't everything. I'll make my own bread.
For
You know
real,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Like,
I stand up. You know what I'm
motherfuckers
saying? I
struggling
stand
to
on my
pay
own
rent.
salary before I lay down for $1
Motherfuckers
million.
struggling to pay light bill and shit. Motherfucker got car notes to pay. Hey, here he go. He buying 39 fucking cars. Look, it'd have been one thing if he taking that money and giving it back to his congregation who needed it, right?
Right.
Because that'd be one thing to like be an example of God's work, doing God's work, right? Now I condone him stealing the money, but I do. But if he was going to steal, if he was going to take that money, at least give it back to his congregation, so that his congregation got somebody not homeless, or somebody, who can be able to, get back on their feet, maybe start up a business, maybe save their business and stuff like that. But no, he
Get
went to
somebody
work and got
employed in a
39
job.
fucking cars. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you taking 39 when you get like 2 cars a piece of each of your hoes and shit?
That's the moment of the truth. That'd be the test when they get. That'd be the test, man. When you throw some money in somebody's face, that'd be the test right there, bro.
Throw money in
And
people.
money change spots on the leopard, dog. For real. And they take, man.
We're at the fight.
Yeah, we got $1.5 million PPP loan. Man, and look, for all we know, that motherfucker could have bought some hookers and drugs and shit.
Absolutely.
There ain't no way to be taking money, buying hookers and drugs and shit. What the fuck? And that's why people have issues going to the church and all that, because a lot of people go to church, they see church as a fashion show, right? I wonder what that bitch gonna wear today, right?
Right.
I wear my Giants hat. I wear my I wear my fucking New York Mets hat in there. So you gotta take off your hat. Tell that old crusty lady in the front with the sombrero hat to take off her hat. Shit, when they wear that goddamn sombrero hat, I can't see the fucking bastard. Tell that old crusty bitch in the front to take her hat off.
Everybody focus on the wrong shit, man.
That's the deaconess, sir. I don't give a fuck. For example, she probably sucking dick and taking holy cum in her booty hole. Tell her to take the head off. Shit.
Hell yeah. Man.
Motherfucker be going to church for the wrong reason. Shit. Motherfucker be going to church. Let me see. I saw that bitch at the club last night. Shaking her stinking ass and all that. Got her all, man. She got all, motherfuckers. And then the one thing I hate about going to church, man, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers in that bitch be gossiping and shit. Fuck you, gossiping.
Social club.
Yeah, everybody acting on they all bougie, acting all holy and down and shit, motherfucker. And then the thing that really make my pubic hair stand up. So when I walk in there, right, ain't none of you motherfuckers want to talk to me until you get some old crusty bastard that will, hey man, what you go say hi to somebody? And then all of a sudden you would put your fucking dick beaters in my face and shit. Talk about, hey, how you doing, my brother? You know, say good to see you. Good to see you on this fine Sunday morning. If you don't get your dusty suit having ass up out of here.
No, I don't like going to church. This is why I don't go to church with my family, because everybody's so judgmental in that church.
Exactly. Hey, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because church is supposed to be about love and grace, forgiveness, not criticizing Christians that look down on others for their past and surely can't be forgiven. I just don't like it. Like the same people at judge me at church, I didn't do anything wrong. It's like,
yeah, man. It's a show, man. It's more for the money. It's more about the money. It's more about the this or that. It's more about the competition with the next one. It's like, man, just focus on what we came here for, man. That's what I do. That's why the shit don't really. I see all that shit y'all say. I see every day, but all I do, I focus on what my job is. I teach Sunday school. I've been teaching Sunday school 10 years. I've been a superintendent for 5. I focus on my teaching, my lesson, and everything else. I stay for the service. I kick it. I hear all that shit y'all saying, but I bypass all that because it's my energy, man. Like I don't need to waste my energy on that shit, man. Even when I'm at work, like if you got a rumor about a motherfucker, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about who fucking who. I don't care about who stole it. I don't give a fuck about none of it. Don't bring that shit to me. 'Cause I
It's
don't
none
care.
of
I'm not
my
a kid.
business. None of my business.
None of my damn. All right, man. I'm focused on mine and what I'm doing. As long as ain't nobody
Exactly.
bothering me, man, fuck on with all that dumb shit, man. I
Yeah,
don't want to hear that.
all that shit's distraction, man. Look, I don't like
Right.
distractions, man. Distractions, take you away from your goal. Like if you let distractions, look, there's a saying that if you let distractions, let's say something. If you let distractions take you away from your goal, then or if you let distractions get in the way of your dreams or something, it's some shit like that. Basically, don't let
I
distractions
feel
take
you.
you away from your dreams and shit.
Mm-mm.
But I can't
Uh-uh.
remember the exact quote right now because it's late. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nobody sucking my dick right now. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why I'm on this bitch cooking. Now, if I had somebody in my presence right now, you know what I'm saying, slobbing on my knob like corn on the cob and shit, I would not be doing a live stream. I'm gonna tell you right now, right? But anywho, but yeah, and then the building fund. What did they take the building fund from? What do they use the building fund with? Motherfuckers out here taking the building fund and building their own house with the shit. Meanwhile, the church roof leaking.
Man, all that, bro. All that. And you
Right?
can't play. Like I say, man, I don't understand these dudes that do this stuff, man. You stop playing. Like, man, do you understand? Like, dog, if you really read the Bible and see what, like, God has wiped out nations behind the shit that niggas do nowadays, man. Nigga didn't wiped out a whole nation, and y'all still sit up here playing. I wouldn't play like that. Just get out the business and do something else. Don't get in
Yeah.
this business playing, man.
Yeah, don't get in that for real, don't get in that realm because you're supposed to be a leader of men and women, right?
Exactly.
They look up to you as this bridge between what we got going on here and what's going on there, right? Like we
Right.
supposed to take the teachings from the pastor and then we apply that in our life when we leave the door. Not this where we sin on Monday through Saturday and then come Sunday we all sanctified. The fuck out of here. You're phony. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
phony. And I don't like nobody wagging their finger at me. Meanwhile, you out there doing your shit, you know what I'm saying? And then trying to tell somebody how they need to live their life right. No, bitch, you ain't got no fucking leg to stand on. Now I tell you right now, everybody that's why you don't follow men. You don't follow man. Or you don't follow people, okay? You follow the
Ever.
ideology, not people. Because when you follow people, you set yourself up for disappointment. When you follow the ideology stands the test of time. Do all the wars, Mother Nature going on her rampage, all that stuff, right? The
Right.
ideology stands the test of time. Don't follow men because men can be replaced. The ideology cannot be replaced, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They taking the damn tithes and whatnot. That shit is down payment for their Rolls Royce. Meanwhile, the hood that they got their church in, the church is a mega conglomerate, and you go next door, this person here don't got a bed to sleep in. That person's homeless. You got bums sleeping on park benches and out there in the street, rats nibbling at their toes and shit, right?
Right.
You got businesses on the verge of closing. There's gang banging in the neighborhoods and all that. Motherfuckers out there slinging dope, ass, rocks, and everything in between. But yet, this pastor here in this brand new goddamn Rolls Royce in this mega church, you try to talk to him, you can't get there because you got to go through the deacon, you got to go through the secretary, you got to go through one of his hosts, and then you might get to him.
Yeah, man. It's all bad, man. Cold game. Cold game. But it's crazy, man. Man. Bruh.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy what's going on in today's society, man. You know. And look, this ain't to denigrate none of the. This ain't to denigrate all the pastors, all right. But my thing is
Yeah,
this: if you one of these pastors out here that's out here doing that type of shit, shame on you. Shame on you.
straight up.
Cause y'all here playing with something that there ain't nothing to be played with.
Right.
What you saying? You playing with yourself, man. Your days are just numbered. All you doing is playing with your food, man. You gonna choke on that one day,
Yeah,
and it
you
ain't
don't
gonna feel good.
look. You don't play games with stuff that's not playing with you.
Exactly. This ain't a game, man. This is serious. This is real serious stuff, man. Cause I don't play like that. I don't. I learned early in life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Not that, man. You don't play with God ever.
Yeah, you don't
God
play.
ain't for
Yeah, you don't play games with stuff that's
That's
not
right.
playing with you.
That's right.
And and you
and
know,
God, he ain't playing. He ain't playing.
what's up, Eric Johnson? Salute to you, man. Appreciate you being up here tonight. I mean, you know, me, I don't look. I never wanted. I never had this notion of being a pastor or being a. I'm more of a. I like being a teacher of somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Or a
Right.
coach. I like to take my knowledge and share it with the rest of the world and whatever. And then I let you do what you want with it, right? I just put the information out there. You do what you want to do with it, right? If you want to
Yeah.
accept it, hey, good. If you don't want to accept it, good. Hey, go. Hey, God bless you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
But
up.
one thing you can't live your life trying to charge dead batteries, right?
Nope.
I always, always, right? I always live by this notion: don't live your life trying to charge dead batteries, right? If you go, whatever you're doing in life, right? Whatever process you at in life and wherever you're trying to attain, right? The real people are going to reveal themselves. The fake people are going to reveal themselves too.
Right.
So you got to focus on doing you. Sterling Young, I know you young Thundercat going through college and all that, trying to get your degree. God bless you, man. Don't let nobody stop you from getting your degree. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't
Thank
let
you. Thank you.
nobody,
Appreciate
and
it.
don't let no circumstance, don't let nothing stop you from getting your degree. And then
Right.
once you get your degree, if that's your path to whatever you're trying to get to, then build upon that. For
All
whatever
day.
you aspire to do, don't let nobody stop you. The only person that can stop you is you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
And don't ever let nobody, not including don't ever let nobody or yourself measure your success on what everybody else didn't succeed in. Don't ever measure yourself up on what somebody else didn't accomplish. Don't say, man, that ain't gonna, man, everybody didn't try that. You ain't gonna be the first to do it. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be the first. Straight up. I don't care what everybody else did. That ain't, this is for me. Straight up. This is for me. And just do it, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man. You
it.
know what I'm saying? It's good. It's good that we are here fellowshipping. But hey, y'all, I'm a call it a night because
Yes, sir.
I gotta get my ugly sleep. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get up in 6 hours. You know what
Yes,
I'm
sir.
saying? Unique Dawn.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hey, you make sure Unique Dawn. You make sure you ready for Daddy tonight. All right. I just messing with you. I just messing with you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all have a good night, man. I appreciate y'all for coming up in here. If you not subscribed to this channel, make sure you smash the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, even though YouTube putting the roll fuck to me right now, right? Yeah, YouTube, you are putting the roll fuck to me right now. I sure already been at
That's
1,000
right.
subs, but you keep shadow banning me. You keep doing all this crazy shit, and I'm not gonna stand for the buffoonery no more. All right, for
And
real.
we riding with you. And we riding with you.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that y'all ride with me through the thick and thin, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
sir.
I know I haven't been on lately because I've been trying to do some shit, try and attain some things in my personal life and all that. Try and go through a
Yes, sir.
process right now, so that's why I haven't been on lately, putting out videos and all that. But I figured I had a little time today. I get caught up on putting out a few items regarding basketball and some politics shit. You know what I'm saying? That stink pussy bitch Kamala Harris getting on my fucking nerves, saying dumb ass shit. That coon ass motherfucking Jim Clyburn. If ain't somebody taking his fucking bourbon, right? If ain't somebody
Right.
taking his bourbon, he right there with hot pink button down shirts talking shit and swallowing spit.
Yes, sir.
You say, am I showing up in your dreams? I don't need no. I don't need to wear no mask. Unique Don. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna
man.
show up.
Go ahead, my
I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up bucket naked with my dick out. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be no mask man. You know what I'm saying? Let's say eyes wide shut. You know what I'm saying? But let me get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. Unique Dawn might get me to say some freaky shit on here, you know what I'm saying? But
Go handle your business, man. Go handle your business, man. Don't keep
smash
me
the like
waiting,
and
dog.
subscribe, man. This your boy. Scream at me. Oh!